welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So we're going to continue, and yeah, I guess we'll see what will happen with our bad girlfriend. What the influence is going to be here. Also, apparently the braided cat story is not just some random story, it's actually important, so I will keep this in mind. And yeah, I think let's just go. So where did I play this game last time? 5th, so it's like week ago, I think. Great. Oh right, Yuka music started in school. Right. That's going to be fun. So Yuka is going to be in our school actually. More students showed up to school today. Is she going to be a transfer student? Oh, we're going to the mansion now. Oh, this is the case, okay. Two students he hardly ever seen interact before talking. Wait. Going to school in groups. Oh, 2 schooling groups. Okay, never mind. My bad. Yeah, sorry. Kyoji turns his eyes to their voices. It's Kika and Aoi, with Akane sitting between them. Akane's face is especially grim though. Come to think of it, Satashima was sitting on her, wasn't he? Yeah, pretty much. There's at least one more girl besides the 3 weirdos who would mourn Satashima's absence. Yeah, I'm not one of the people that will mourn him. Kyoji looks away from them. He doesn't want to think about anything, especially not about Sadashima and his cronies dying, or of the ones saddened by their passing. Shinta doesn't approach him today. He's sitting in a seat a short distance away, chatting with a classmate. I don't want to be here. Kyoji closes his eyes. He doesn't want to be here. He wants to leave and go to Yukari. Great. So also apparently like I think like I will like agree with you. Like you said to me like in the comments under the like previous episodes that Kyoji might just be that dumb, and it's possible that yeah he is just that dumb and he's not like charmed or something. Yeah, it's bad either way. Yeah. He wants to see Yukari and share sweet nothings. Great. To kiss her, to hug her. So long as he's in that mansion, he spends his days without having to think about anything. Wow. The other 2 wail and scream the same as Marina. Kyoji frowns. He grits his teeth and gets up his seat. He can't stand to stay here and to talk about this another minute. He wants to get out of here as soon as he can. He basically becomes accomplice to the murderer in this road. Okay, so we are following antagonist this time. Okay, Kyoji changed. Maybe that's what that's explains why Kyoji is so dumb. Because antagonists usually do not have the best plans at the end, and this is like a last road or something, right? So probably they need to like make him like a bit more like less intelligent than the other roads. Akane calls out to Kyoji, her voice listless. Kyoji simply ignores her and leaves the classroom. He feels suffocated, he doesn't want to think. So many people died. The ones who went missing probably died too. And that guy he met yesterday, Yoshiki, his wife died too. And it all might be Yukari's fault. As he leaves, he hears teachers call out to stop him, but he ignores them and sprints away. He runs, and before he knows it, the school building is far behind him. Enough. He isn't even inclined to go back now. Yeah. Okay. Are we going to confront Yuka about Sayumi? Right now, he wants to see Yukari. He's not sure why he wants to see her, or what he will do when he does, but gets the feeling that so long as he's with her, these thoughts won't haunt him anymore. Also, if he basically ran away from school, they will probably call Yamiko from school, right? And Yoshiki will learn that he ran away and he's been behaving weirdly. And Yoshiki will connect this to Yuka. He will be like, huh, that's not how he should behave, so maybe it's a good idea to find him. You know? Yoshiki is great. He runs up the stone steps, gasping for air. He sprints across the shrine grounds where he would play as a kid, and gets onto the mountain trail. He passes by the Hokora, past the trail where he first ran into Yukari, and makes straight for her mansion. I actually came. He left his bag behind, skipped classes, ignored his friends' warnings, and came to this place like this. Yeah, not the best choice. Koji looks up at the mansion from the front garden. He sees Yukari by the window. She's looking down at Kyuju with a mysterious smile on her lips. Yeah. She knew. She knows that he cannot live without her. It puts his heart at ease. Whenever he comes here, this girl who needs him will always be there to welcome him. Whenever he's here, he will never feel alienated. She needs him. Her eyes smile at him lovingly. Koji smiles back at her, and so as long as he has. And so long as he has this, he doesn't need anything else. God damn it. Sometimes sentence construction is weird. Koji nods at Yukari through the window and enters the mansion. Also, Gore doesn't have to hide anymore. Yeah, hi, Gore. Oh. Okay, we just skipped from Gore to school suddenly. Okay. That never happened before to so abruptly change the perspective. This is weird. And interesting, actually. Okay. We're following new real protagonists now, perhaps? Someone smart? Akane. Okay, Akane is not that bad. Akane waves and parts ways with her classmates. It's her turn to sweep the back of the school today. As soon as the other two girls on duty turn a corner around the school building, a sudden chill blows over Akane. Also, I don't think we have, like, incinerators at schools here. Is it, like, actually a thing in Japan? Or, like, in some other countries? How is it for you? Like, you can let me know in the comments. I don't think I ever heard, like, in my country that people, like students would, like, throw trash to incinerator or something at school. I don't know. It's not a thing. Also, isn't it, like, awful dangerous, it seems? Like, you just, like, leave, like, students that are, like, unpredictable. Just, like, give them, like, ability to be able to use just, like, incinerator that's, like, freely on, like, school ground. Like, what the fuck? As soon as the other two get on duty, turn a corner around school building and chill. Yeah. She picks up the two brooms. Once she locks them up in the broom shed, she will have finished her cleaning for the day. The question of just what happened to him was hung over her. She walks down the dark avenue at sunset. Akane thinks back to what happened today. She called out to stop Kyoji as he made the leap to the classroom. For a second, he threw a glance at her over the shoulder and Akane saw his eyes. In this moment his eyes didn't look anything like childhood friends she knows for so long. Yeah, he's obsessed at this point. True, there was a 3-year gap where they didn't see each other, and right before that was a terrible incident she doesn't want to remember. Yep. She's curious about what happened to him. School ended and Kyoji never came to class. She saw the teachers discussing Kyoji. She hears snippets of them mentioning calling his house, only to find out he hadn't come home. Yeah, Yoshiki definitely going to find him. He's probably having a lot of sex, isn't he? Where did he run off to? Sadashima death came as a major shock to Akane, but now she's more concerned about Kyoji. He's been acting very weird lately. Could it be? Akane intuition warned her. Maybe it was because of that girl. The girl when she saw in the yard behind the school. She really did see her trying to kiss Kyoji. Akane wondered why she was trying to do something so mature despite being so young. Yeah, he definitely got mixed up with her. Maybe she should chalk it up to being worried about him because he was her childhood friend. No, that's not really why. The truth is... God damn it, Gore! Why? I know this... God damn it, you're so loud. I swear, I know your show is like literally called Screaming. But please, don't make my ears bleed so sudden. Oh my god. Okay, so... Is he like... So, what's the plan here? Is like he on purpose trying to make Akane go to Yuka and make Kyoji don't like Akane so Yuka can kill her? Because she will not kill Akane if he likes Akane. But he will kill her if he don't like her, right? That was the deal with her? Akane stops in her tracks, freezing up in surprise. Emerging from nowhere, a black wall stands in her way. She hears a voice coming from the wall. She looks up slowly in terror to find a strange face looking down at her. Yep. Do I really... I cannot lower volume of the characters. I will not hear anyone else. Okay, we'll just leave it. I mean, it's literally Gore Screaming Show. Okay, I'm sorry YouTube, like your ears are bleeding as well, probably. I will do my best to lower the volume, but it's probably not gonna happen. Akane freezes in place wordlessly. She can barely stay on her feet without relying on the broom in her hands. Akane's instincts are screaming at her. This man is dancing madly before her. He's wrong, different, other. He's not something that ought to exist in this world. And more than anything, he's a terrifying creature. Akane have a good instincts. I like it. Because she can see the man's face, the eyes glinting under his strange mask. An eerie, grating voice that seems to stab into her eardrums. It's not so much of a voice as it is a violent vibration of the air. Akane wobbles and falls to her knees, feeling that she is just about to be struck over the head. Her head is spinning, the ground is whirling around her. Nothing makes sense. Even when she squeezes her eyes shut, she can feel multicolored lights flicker and pop behind her eyelids. So, I don't understand why Yuka and Gore are getting Akane right now. Like, she have nothing to do with Kyoji, like, per se, like, they never go out together or anything. So why do we focusing her? I don't get this. Is it just me that is confused? Maybe it's something I forgot, like some kind of event that I forgot that's been before? Ah. She hears a high frequency screeching in her ears. Oh. Oh. How did you came to this conclusion? Is it because he ignored her? Is it that? Because he ignored her? I mean, he still like have her as a childhood friend and everything. So he does care about her, he just ignored her today. Is it like the whole reason? Like, I don't think Akane will Kyoji will overlook this. Okay, so basically in this road Akane dies and Kyoji will like see through finally because of it. So she's like sacrificial lamb here. Or Yoshiki will save her. That's another possibility, that would be a pretty badass. I would like that. The voice booms in her ears from up close. Oh. A slimy, sticky, lukewarm sensation like a slug crawling over her, clinging to the back of her neck as goose bumps rush over her. Okay, she's going to die. Her consciousness returns rapidly. Oh, she's actually okay. He's not eating her instantly. So we're going to have some Gore fun before eating? Gore, you don't play with your food, okay? Pain shoots through her arms as she moans as tears streaks down her cheeks. Her arms bend at the angle, her shoulders shooting low. So much so that it feels like her joints are close to dislocating. Ow. At some point, she's been stripped naked, but before she can even find the presence of mind to be embarrassed, she realizes worms, slimy tentacles reminiscent of the squid are coiled around her body. Okay. So, Gore is having fun before dinner. Making her all tasty, huh? As he said in, like, Kika Road before. We're just preparing, like, meal, okay? Nothing weird about this. All around her, she hears what sounds like the snakes sloughing about in the muddy water. She's wide open. Holy shit, Gore. So Gore took her like into this other dimension. So this is pretty much the situation that we saw, like like this was mentioned before, right? Like someone saw the friend being eaten, but she didn't saw it, right? Like the person was like disappearing in the air. So it's pretty much happening here. Like if someone finds her, someone will see her like floating in the air naked, basically, right? Gore is able to produce like some kind of like weird aphrodisiac out of his tentacles, it seems. Oh shit! That's a lot of them in each place. Oh, and there's blood. Holy shit. Okay, that's a Gore Screaming Show, right? Yep, okay. No, why? How many fluids are we going to have? Every single one that got encountered Gore started feeling good, like, sooner or later. Word flickers and her entire body twitches. No, why? We have the fucking... Why? Why is the poo a thing? Everything. There's like fucking everything there. Everything you can imagine. It's hot? No, it's not. There's no pain, only bottomless boundless pleasure. Oh, fuck! Okay, bye. She hears what sound like the hands groping through mud. Her stomach swells up before her eyes, and the dark red mass pops. Her spine snaps. Fragments of crimson and pink fly through the air, and the blood overflows like red paint. A voice escapes her lips, a rattling whistling like the faint whistling of the flute. A coldness like the ice forms in the depths of her throat. Her limbs are numb. She can't feel anything from the neck down either. And despite this, her brain keeps receiving joy and secreting pleasure transmitters in response to the light that doesn't exist. Akane continues climaxing. Her head, which has lost its support, slumps sideways. Breath is no longer emerging from her throat. Blood gushes out into place and washes over her face. Blood flows on, and in her reddened field of vision, she sees an old lower half now look like a torn and tattered rug. She can feel something being pulled out from below her neck. Perhaps some internal organ has been torn from her. Her field of vision goes dark. With the blackness, the sensation of falling in the bottomless pit envelops Akane. Well, fuck. Somehow we got a bad ending, it seems. What did I do wrong? Hearing the sound of flesh being slurped, she feels the intense pressure on her head. She can't so much as moan in the face of this terrible agony. Did we not pay attention, like, to Akane? Is that our, like, fault? And at the end of the absolute pain of her skull being crushed, Akane consciousness terminates. Oh! Wait, it did not, like, wait, I expected after this scene, because it's definitely the bad ending. This is definitely the bad ending. I expected Insanity to get, like, screen and, like, just go over, but it's, like, continues. So Yuka asked him if he cares about Akane, and he said no, and she went to kill her? So we should somehow get more points into Akane before encountering Yuka, because we had only option to encounter with Akane beforehand. We didn't have the option to, like, date with her or anything, right? We had this option only with Kika and Aoi. Should I go to the date with Aoi or Kika then? How does that help? I mean, it will probably make one of them a target, but maybe... I don't know. Huh. Because at the time when we have like Aoi or Kika, Kyoji didn't make a promise with Yuka that she will not kill anyone that he likes. So they're in danger in these positions. How do we save Akane then? Huh. I need to go back to some choices. Huh. Maybe I should, like... Maybe I will go start new game and choose the Yuka options. But whenever we have Akane option, we will choose actually to do stuff with Akane so we gain points in her. So we actually like her, like at least a bit, or care, you know? Okay, Kyoji asks Yukari, yeah, if she did that. Oh, she's asking about. Oh, never mind. Not about. Yeah. Okay, this is about Sayumi, I guess. I mean, how would Kyoji know that she went for Akane? How would we know that? Oh, about Sadashima, never mind. This is her only reason. Are hate and love the only things you feel for people? And you love me and hate everyone else? Kyoji laughs. You start hating me someday. Will you kill me too? Huh? And as soon as he arrives at the mansion, Yukari jumps into his embrace. After they kiss, Yuka pulls him into the adjacent room. And they've been doing this ever since. They talk in between, but it's all a dreamy blur, like last time. He struggles to tell how much of their conversations is real. Him asking Yukari that question feels like it might have been a dream too. No, honestly, it doesn't matter. Whoever Yukari might have killed, anything she might have done, so long as they can embrace and melt into each other like this, none of it matters. Oh. Apparently important story. So when do I get the end screen? Why I still don't have the end screen for this ending? Usually the bad ending ends like with like sudden end screen, and it wasn't the case here. Why? He hears Gore's voice. He's telling that strange fairy tale again. Yukari cheerfully interrupts him. Interesting. Okay. That's some new info that wasn't in the story before. Someone's sick. Oh. Wait, hold on a second. So, this is actually parallel to Yuka then? Like, this braid cat is like imaginary version of like Yuka, and they like telling Kyoji her story? Because we know that Yuka is infused with the stone. So she had someone sick, wanted to help this person, and some shady guy just told her to find the stone and drink it. And she believed that because he's been like, just a kid. How the fuck did she find the stone though? So who is this guy then? Wait, so this is like a true villain of this game? What was in this for him? Plot thickens. Goddammit, I hate commercials. Huh? It's different from the last time. Yeah, pretty much. Last time we saw the braid cat being abused and everything. So... was this happening to her as well? That's why she hates everything? Was she having, like... did she have, like, different hairstyle back in the day? Like, did she have the braids? That's why We have braided cat. And everyone like hated them or something. Kyoji smiles to himself, half asleep. His mind is too groggy to explain what's different or how, but something about it definitely feels different. And once again, Kyoji succumbs to slumber. Oh, we're back to this. Okay, never mind. Again, I expected after this scene to have like ending screen. Where is it? Where's the ending screen? There's no way this is normal road. There's no way Akane just dies like in this like terrible way and it's not a bad ending. They wouldn't do that, right? Right? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? This is not happening. Aoi walks home all alone. The students were told to walk to and from to school in groups, but once her road home splits off from the group, she has to walk the rest of the way alone. The parents are supposed to be taking turns patrolling the streets, but Aoi doesn't see anyone. There was a bit of panic in class before she left for home. Akane did come back from the cleanup duty. No one knows where she went. Okay, I know how this bad ends then. Okay, I see. We're going to murder all of them. And then we get the bad end. Okay, so maybe I should have go for the date, actually, with one of them at least. To show that I care about someone else outside of Yuka. And to go out of her influence. To not give up to her threats. But still, like, this is like a death flag, basically. But seems like they die even without it. So I think we should care and try to save them somehow. Because ignoring them didn't help, it seems. Okay, how Akane is going to end? This is going to be a long recording session. Actually, I'm probably going to cut it, go to sleep, and record the rest tomorrow or something, because it seems like it's going to be a very long thing. Also, I'm not sure when this episode is up, because there's going to be a lot of editing. The teachers were talking. Severe expressions on their faces. Ando went pale and kept whipping sweat from his forehead. Did Akane get abducted? Would she eventually turn up like Sadashima and his cronies, dead and brutalized? Well, at least she claims to feel good at the end, I guess. That's good, I guess. But yeah, what the fuck? Aoi dispassionately ponders to herself what would happen. I mean, if you have to die, just like, I think die in pleasure instead in pain, right? And she got like alternated so much that the pain was her pleasure, so that was... Oh god. Okay, let's just not talk about this. Damn. That'd be horrible. Aoi dispassionately ponders to herself what would happen. How would I feel? She cocks her head pensively. Okay, bye, Aoi. Yeah, she probably wouldn't be all that sad. At least she probably wouldn't cry over it. We know. Aoi looks up in surprise. It feels like someone just spoke to her. But there's no one to be seen. These aren't any cars passing by, and all she sees is a silent residential neighborhood. Also, there's possibility that these scenes are in the one episode, because it seems like there's a lot of them. Actually, maybe I will cut this and make them in separate ones, because YouTube don't like episodes focusing on this stuff, and I'm probably going to cut and cover way more than usual on this. Because that's a lot of stuff here. And yeah, I don't think we need this. You all have like, I will just like present you like general idea what the fuck happened, but like nothing like, you know, else. Okay? That should be good enough. I mean, that's what I'm usually doing, but I will cut much more. I will maybe like, I don't know, leave like a minute or something of dialogue, who knows. Yeah, there's no one to be seen, there aren't cars passing by, and all she sees is a silent residential neighborhood. As she walks, she carries on her thoughts. Yeah, she probably does hate Akana. She's not sure if she would go so far as to say she totally hates her, but Akana does irritate her sometimes, and she is the only person she feels this much dislike for. Everything else is just part of her daily routine. She won't say those things, never wait on her, but she can shrug them off just fine. But not with Akane. It feels like whenever Akane is involved, things start rubbing her the wrong way. She thinks of Koji, who up and left the classroom this morning and never returned. A boy who loves metal music. They used to exchange diaries once, long ago. Though, he probably doesn't remember that, yep. All he knows that Akane loves him. She always loved him. But Akane-chan and Jino-kun won't work out as the couple. Their tastes are completely opposite. And they fight like cats and dogs. I mean, they worked out pretty well in the Akane road. If they spent too much time together, they would probably end up getting tired of each other. And now some strange girl is following Jino-kun around. Akane mentioned it, the word slipping suddenly from her lips. She decides she will ask him about it if he shows up to school tomorrow. She will ask him what he thought about the album she recommended to him the other day, and then ask about the girl in the roundabout way. Yeah, this is all like hyped up because we know she's going to die. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Maybe she could get closer to him. Talking to him is fun, as long as it isn't about Akane. She imagines the question in her mind. But then her question gets unexpectedly answered. Great. Plant some despair first. Alice stops in her tracks. She looks around, her heart beating fast as she places a hand over her chest. At some point, darkness washes over her. Yep, there it is, okay. What kind of torture are we going to see this time? I can tell you one thing, it's definitely going to involve tentacles. Yeah, more octopus dishes. And within it stands a red-mantled silhouette, darkened on darkness itself. I so don't know what I will do with this recording. If I will like cut this into like separate things or I will put this into one. I need to take into consideration how much of this I can leave to be relatively safe. I'm probably not safe anyway, so yeah. But yeah. Well, just in case, you know, Twitter, Discord, it exists. If something happens, I will let you know there. If we will have to start like from the scratch. The gust wind of carrying the stench of metal beats against Aoi's body. Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I got distracted. I just realized that... What? I have like separate hard drive for backups for my videos on my desk. They never, like, for like, I don't know, like almost 2 years now. I never realized there was a foil on it. I just took it off. Wow. Okay, that's shiny now. She soundlessly gets blown back, tumbling onto the ground. No, she should have trampled over, but no ground for her to land on. Okay, yeah. There's only darkness. Yeah, okay, another dimension. Okay, what is going to happen? She keeps on falling, like darkness is sucking her in. Yep, it hurts from the beginning, I know. Don't worry, Aoi, Gore will make it the way that you will like start enjoying yourself just before you die. Yeah. Let's go. What I'm going to see here. Aoi awakens from the sensation of her body being tugged on hard. Something sticky and warm is coiling around her arms and legs. It feels like squid or jellyfish wrapping around her limbs. Even her eyes open, she can't see anything. Okay, I'm not going to read this because we know, right? Like slithering stuff going around, like coiling around her body, things. Octopus is going, like, stuff around. Yeah. Oh, does the dimension have its own name? Okay, Gore Dining Hall. Cooking with Gore, the greatest TV show ever. Her flat belly swells up unnaturally, her white skin stretching and forcing her small navel to stick out. I'm sorry, Aoi. I should go to the date with you, it seems. Pain recedes. Okay, so soon you will die, because you don't feel pain anymore. Actually, this is fun fact about Gore, it seems. She realized that this thing is relieving her pain, so its prey doesn't die from the shock. See, this is a very educational nature show about cooking and wild predators. The world of octopuses. She's eating the sausage now. Don't try to speak with your mouth full. Yeah, pain is converted into pleasure. Yeah. Oh, there's the stomach bulging. The end is near. Yeah, pretty much. It starts shaking with a burr. And then thrusts deeper in. Oh, for fuck's sake! Her precious internal organs left with nowhere to run, spurred out in every direction. The glob of thick blood spills from our mouth, which is gaping open, with a tentacle occupying it. Okay, that was brutal. Okay, so we're going to have like Yuka backstory after each death? What kind of fucked up bad ending is that? How long is this going to happen until I get the freaking bad end scream? What? How long? That doesn't make sense. Also, our scene was brutal, yes, but it wasn't as disgusting as Akana. Akana's scene being like the most disgusting one ever. I mean, maybe not ever, because in the other roads we had more disgusting stuff. But that was like, I don't know, like probably the second worst. Aoi one was, yeah, just brutal as hell. He used to be bullied, eh? Maybe back in the time you didn't deserve it, who knows? But now you definitely deserve to be bullied. Like, what the fuck is happening? By who? Yeah. You didn't deserve it back in the day. That's worth mentioned. Back in the day. Why did they bully you? Yuka frowns at the sound of Kyoji's question. The fuck? How? Okay. What do you mean everyone? You're just irritated. Yukari can be selfish, yes, but she has plenty of traits that can be troubling. But in terms of looks, she's an adorable as a doll. No, that's 3 people, not all. What the hell? Momone, you mean that old lady? She said stuff like that about you? Yukari chuckles. A photograph then floats down, seeming out of nowhere. It flutters in the air and then settles and enlarges before Kyoji's eyes. What is this? Okay. Why Yuka is cropped? Also, she doesn't have the braid hair, so I don't know why we have braid cut then. It's some kind of metaphor. But yeah, she's painted over. Who made this picture? Someone who had this picture, like, unless like Yuka believed that she's ugly and she just like painted it over herself. I wonder if Kyoji will have figured out that this is oh my god. I forgot, I'm sorry. Wait, what? How did I forget her name? Kyoji Guardian. I'm sorry, my brain is not processing correctly anymore, I think. Oh god. Okay, this is the first time I genuinely forgot her name. Okay. Sorry? Yep, and you didn't change at all. Sayumi, this must be Yoshiki's wife. She kind of looks like Kika. Oh, now that you mentioned it. True. Huh. Just different hair color and less volume. Kikun, that looks familiar, but Kyoji can't remember where from. Okay. Momono is largely built, bright-looking girl. The mole on her chin is familiar. And Yukari is standing on the far right, her face scratched out with a permanent marker. Who did that? Yeah, okay. Yukari's eyes narrow unpleasantly. She's been tracing over Kyoji's body with a finger for a while now. Damn. I hate myself. Okay, this is something that we never heard her talking about, actually. This is interesting. So by everything you really meant everything, like yourself as well. Yuka runs her tongue over Kyoji's crotch. Oh, okay. After having sex 7 times, his entire body is exhausted. But against his will, his member reacts to her ministrations. Yep, we can play again. Great. Oh. I mean... Can you? Wait, you can like give me like some memories of the flashbacks? Something? Oh, oh. And as he hears her speak, Kyoji sees around light. Oh, this is the memory from within the well. Holy crap. Should I end the episode here? You know what? I will just cut here. I will just cut here. Because it's late when I'm recording this. It's the first thing and I don't want to be that loud late in the night and everything. So I will just cut here. I will probably record more tomorrow before I edit this recording session, to see if this is the correct place to end. But just in case, I'm going to end this here. So thank you for watching. We had 2 terrible things happening. And I don't know, like, if this is like actually the episode where I'm going to cut and end. I don't know why we still don't have the ending screen. Why, like, are we really going to see all 3 of them dying before getting end screen? Anyway, I'm not going to talk much because I don't know if this is going to be the end or not. So thank you everyone for watching. So leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, you can also become a member if you'd like to see this episodes earlier and support me as well. Thank you once again, and follow Pocket Watch. It's going out.